Hello everybody. Welcome to the third video in the lecture series of supply chain management. This video is titled The Functions or Need for Supply Chain Management. So through this video, we'll discuss about why supply chain is needed, what makes supply chain management an important area of study. So the functions or needs for supply chain can be put at four broad categories. First is customer service enhancement. Second is cost reduction. Third is better financial position. Fourth is societal functions. Societal functions can be further divided into human survival and existence, enhanced quality of life. So what is customer service enhancement? Customer service enhancement is about alleviating or it's about making the customers feel that they are getting the best in class service. And only when the customer starts feeling this, they'll definitely be coming back to our product. Customers being the heart of any business, all the activities that are happening in the business should target around bringing my customer back to the business. So, how would supply chain enhance customer service? How would supply chain make the customers feel like they are the king, they are the royal of the business? So, the first thing is correct product assortment and quantity. Supply chain management is all about proper planning and execution. So when there is an effective supply chain, there will definitely be an effective inventory. And effective inventory means all the products are assorted and there's a proper database of the different product assortments and quantities that are available. The second is availability at right time. When you make the product reach the customer at the right time, you are going to touch the heart of your customer. So this will happen only when there's an efficient supply chain management, only when you have good logistics players, only when you have the right people, the right network in your supply chain, you'll be able to make the product available to your customer at the right time. Availability at right location. The customer should not come searching for your product, but you have to make your product go to the hands of your customer, and that is how supply chain works. The fourth thing is after sales service. So supply chain today also includes the additional customer support that we are offering after having sold our product. So supply chain management does not involve, supply chain management does not end only with the product reaching the customer, but it also focuses on the after sales service, thereby collectively enhancing the experience the customer is going to have with the product. The second important function of supply chain management is cost reduction. Any business will definitely want to cut down on the cost so that it will have a better profit margin. So supply chain helps in cost reduction through reducing the cost of raw materials because we do production planning. We do a research on suppliers. We do a background research to know which supplier supplies the best quality of raw materials at a lower price. So when you reduce the cost of raw materials, it will reduce the cost of production, thereby increasing your profit margin. So reducing the cost of raw materials will help you reduce the production cost. Also, efficient supply chain management will help us reduce or will help us cut down on all the additional costs that are involved in the different stages. So effective planning of supply chain will help us in cutting down costs at all the points of supply chain, thereby totally benefiting the organization financially. The third is better financial positioning. As discussed before, when cost is reduced, profitability improves. Plus, when supply chain is efficiently planned, there will be a lot of outsourcing involved. Supply chain is all about outsourcing our business to somebody. So when there's a lot of outsourcing, there will be very less physical assets that you'll want to run the business. So it will help the organization attain a bit better financial position by reducing the fixed assets, thereby improving cash flow. Only when there are lesser fixed assets, there will be more cash to flow. Otherwise, all the cash will be invested on getting more and more of physical assets that will not definitely land the company at a better financial position. The fourth function is societal functions. All that supply chain has to do to the society. Supply chain does not or should not end with benefiting only the manufacturer, but should also greatly benefit the society. Societal functions of supply chain can be put under two broad domains: human survival and existence. So how does supply chain benefit the survival of humankind? How does supply chain even have a relationship with human existence? First thing is sustains human life. So when the supply chain is effective, when we are planning supply chain in a way that it is more sustainable, more of a closed loop mechanism, when every supply chain cycle comes to an end, when there's an end point to anything that is happening, when we are giving the best in class service to our customer, say, for example, you only deliver the best products to our customer. So you'll go to your customer only once. On the other hand, if you're going to deliver a damaged commodity, you'll deliver the damaged commodity first. The customer will will ask you to collect back. You'll collect back. You'll again send the good product. Thereby, a number of movements are getting involved. The more the number of processes, the less sustainable the business is going to be. So a lean mechanism will have to be followed. And this can be followed only when supply chain is planned effectively, plus facilitates healthcare. So in the recent times, healthcare is not confined to geographical boundaries. A person in India will be easily able to source a medicine from the USA. But unlike any toy or a gift, we cannot wait for 1 month or 2 months for the medicine to come and reach in case there's a critical situation. So supply chain being so fast and swift has made the availability of better healthcare to everybody. Whichever country, whichever part of the world you are, if you want a medicine at a critical emergency, that will rightly come to your hand only if the supply chain is effectively managed. So that is why supply chain has a special mention in healthcare. And the next important societal function is enhancing the quality of life. Supply chain improves standard of living. Supply chain has an indirect relationship with economic growth and development. And the more the number of players in a supply chain, the more employment opportunities are going to be generated. If supply chain is becoming a separate function, then there'll be a separate group of people working for supply chain, thereby creating a lot of employment opportunities. These are some of the many benefits that supply chain will have to serve. Hope this video was helpful to all of you in understanding the basic functions of supply chain management, despite there are a lot more functions to be discussed. Looking forward to have discussions with you. Looking forward to have you all educated with a lot of new supply chain concepts in the forthcoming videos. Thanks for your